Ashes of Creation is entering early access on Steam from December 11, 2025. And today for you, I have some main information about early access of this game regarding the price, content, and what can we expect from December 11. So let's dive into today's video. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more of MMORPG videos in the future. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to new upcoming MMORPGs with main focus on Ion 2, Ashes of Creation, Arcade Chronicles, Chrono Odyssey, Riot Games MMORPG, and many other new upcoming MMORPGs. So make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in the world of MMORPG games. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video. Ashes of Creation Early Access. Here in front of me I have Ashes of Creation Wiki, so let's check some verified information about early access. So Ashes of Creation Alpha 2 Early Access will be available for $49.99 US on both the Steam platform and the Ashes of Creation shop starting December 11, 2025. Regarding pricing, it's important to say that bundle will be 15% off from December 11 up to December 25th, so you can basically buy this game for early access for $42.49 US on Steam. So it's not actually right 50, it's not 49.99, it's cheaper, it's 42.49 on Steam, but only between December 11 and December 25th. Now, that being said, let's check what are you actually getting for that money. This includes access to Alpha 2, Beta 1, Beta 2, 1 month of game time, access to NDA PTR, that is a special server, and non-exclusive cosmetic cloak. So guys, regarding access, this sounds pretty good to be honest. You're getting into Alpha 2, Beta 1, Beta 2. Where is Beta 3? Where is Beta 4? I'm only joking, of course. Probably there won't be any beta free, probably. 1 month of game time. Game will have subscription-based business model, so you're getting with this purchase also additionally 1 month of game time. Access to NDA PTR, this is very cool. So PTR is a special server, public test realm server, however NDA server, which is totally normal. You will need to sign NDA, right, to play on that server because you cannot reveal that information, but you're going to have access in advance, which is very cool. A non-exclusive cosmetic cloak, okay, that's not bad. All users will be accessing the game throughout Steam from December 11. This is very interesting. All users will be accessing the game throughout Steam from December 11. Now, is this really good idea or not? Well, we cannot predict the future, at least not regarding Ashes of Creation Early Access, but in my opinion, this is not a great idea. I'll explain why in a minute. First, I want to share with you what is Steven Sharif, big boss from Intrepid Studios, saying about this early access. We are aware of Steam, okay? We are aware that not everybody is going to understand what a development environment looks like, what an alpha looks like, what our early access particularly is going to look like. We are obviously intimately aware with the opportunities that can be for Steam reviews to perhaps to negative at some point. But every step of the way for this project, for Ashes of Creation, and the path we've chosen to take to open development process has been a risk. Definitely. Definitely, I'll talk about that in a minute. Steven is aware of this. Steven is aware of this because not everybody will look at this early access as early access. People will look at early access as a finished product. You'll see what I mean in a second, but let's check further what is Steven saying. We had people screaming for the rooftop since 2017, and every year there are scenes that we wouldn't make progress to the next year, that we wouldn't make progress to Alpha 1, that we wouldn't make progress to Alpha 2, and the reality is you don't make progress without pain. That is true. That is true. Reality is you don't make progress without the pain. Absolutely, I agree with that. Steven is right. However, I will need to add to this, it's not only about are you making progress or not with pain, it's about how long that pain lasts. You see, yes, there will be a pain with the progress, but if the pain lasts long, too long, then progress, forget about the progress. it's a problem. Your game is getting outdated. I'll talk about that in a minute also. And sure, there will be some initial negative reviews that you'll get. Definitely. Definitely. I already see so many negative reviews, but only for one reason, like I said, because people are not seeing this early access alpha stage of the game. They are looking it as finished product. They're expecting already polished, finished product. They're not going to say, oh, okay, this is not good, that is not good, but it's fine because it's game in alpha 2. It's still early access. People are not going to say that. People are going to say, hey, I'm watching this product and I don't like it. I expect this game to be better after that long time of development, right? So let's see how that works out. But what is going to require of us as development team and of you guys as our core community, as our golden cohort of community, to invite those external users, to give them an opportunity to see the vision of what Ashes of Creation can be and to participate in conversation about what should change and what type of iteration might exist. This is going to be putting us on the center stage to perform, which will rise to occasion to do. It could be a little bit bumpy, but at first, but it's important for us to continue moving forward. So, Steven is right. I agree with Steven that definitely there are going to be negative reviews. And that is one of the reasons why I believe it's not really good idea to go with this early access with game in alpha 2 stage. You can see even here in the title, I mean, its first sentence of this article, Ashes of Creation alpha 2 early access. I will tell you what I believe. I believe for any game entering early access, it should be already polished product to some point. I mean, obviously, it's early access. It's not a finished product. But still, game should be in some kind of representative state that you can say, okay, guys, product is still not finished. There are things which we need to polish. There are things which we need to improve. But definitely not game in alpha 2 state. It's not even beta. It's alpha. And people will not say that to be in some ideal universe, in some ideal reality, which we are not having. People are not going to say, oh, okay, man, it's alpha 2. We are going to check the game. I don't like this. I don't like that. But it's fine. They still have time. Game is still in alpha. Let's forgive them. Let's give a positive review and let's say, go forward, advance with the game. No, that will not happen. That will happen in some ultimate reality. In this reality, where we live, people will say, wait a second, this is not good, that is not good, I don't like it. And people are not going to recognize this game as early access alpha. They will want to see product already finished and polished. And this game obviously is not even close to be polished and finished as a product before launch. That is my take on this early access. Probably I'm going to play it. I'm not sure 100%. But probably I'm also going to try to play it because it's a very cool opportunity. Why not to check it out? But to be honest, I'm not sure because I feel that at this point in time, me playing this game and judging about it, it feels unfair. It simply feels unfair. For example, when I would play this early access now on Steam, right? And then I would give you, for example, some kind of early review or my impression of early access or review of early access. That doesn't sound fair because when I'm reviewing some product, I want that that product is at least finished to some point. Alpha 2? Sorry, that doesn't sound finished to me. That sounds to me 3 or 4 years before launch, if you know what I mean. Probably we're not going to see launch of this game before 2029, maybe 2028. So to be fair, I don't even want to play this game now during early access to give you some review. Maybe I will try to play it just for fun and that I can say, hey, I can play Ashes of Creation, but I don't believe it's a good marketing idea to go in early access with the alpha 2 stage of the game. However, regarding monetization, regarding money, probably it's a good idea because this is another way. Of course, it's not easy to finance game development, especially when we are talking about MMORPGs. Intrepid Studios, this is their first game. They have many gaming developers over there working at Intrepid Studios. You need to pay money for it. They need to get financed. So this is definitely regarding marketing, not a good move, but financially, will they earn some money? Definitely they will, right? So this will be opportunity for many people on Steam to access this game for the first time. Steam is a massive platform nowadays in 2025. So are they going to earn some money in this Alpha 2 early access? Definitely yes. Regarding money, good move. However, regarding marketing, I don't think this is a good move. And again, for me as a content creator, I'm live streaming on Twitch every single day. I'm making videos about MMORPGs. It feels unfair that I play the game in this stage and give you my review or first impressions on YouTube. It feels unfair because you know when I should do that? When I should do that? Maybe in 3 years from now. When this game will be in beta, maybe beta 1, beta 2, in 2 or 3 years from now, optimistically, what? Maybe 2028, 2029, when they finish this product, then I should try to play it, and then I will give you my review and my opinion. At this stage, this doesn't even sound fair. However, for today, guys, just to give you some main information about early access on Steam, there are some other Q&A here. Do I have to move to Steam? No, you're not required to move to Steam at all. Existing Intrepid accounts, users can continue play testing exactly as they are always. Nothing about your current access changes. If you want to use Steam, you may add Ashes of Creation as non-Steam title so you can launch it from your library, but actually play throughout Steam, and Steam purchase is required. In short, Steam is an option, not a requirement, and both platforms will fully support cross-play. This is good to know. Why early access? Let's check this here. This is very interesting question, right? An answer. I want to check. Why early access? Ashes of Creation is designed as a reactive world, one that evolves based on player activity, okay? That is one of the reasons why we like idea about Ashes of Creation. That makes community testing a core part of our development philosophy. Early access allows us to bring testers directly into Verra during key stages of system building, whenever that's settlement progression, economy loops, combat balance, or world events. By engaging with the community early, we gather critical feedback, identify issues faster, and refine systems in real time. Every session, bug report, and piece of feedback helps shape how each server unique story unfolds. Okay, so this is the answer, how I would write it when I would be working for Intrepid Studios. This is the answer absolutely what I would write exactly. This is very good written official answer. I think why early access main reason is, I guess they need more money. They need more money for financing the game. Because game is a long time in development. I don't know what kind of financial situation they have. But look, game is a really long time in development. And like I said again, I don't know how many developers they have over there. It's probably around 300. That's not easy to pay. That's not easy to pay. Steve and Sharif have enormous responsibility. You know what I mean? You need to pay all of these people. So regarding early access, I mean, they're already getting feedback anyway from the alpha access, which they had sell keys, right, a few months back. So early access regarding feedback, I don't think that's the real reason. Of course, this will help. Definitely, I do believe regarding economy loops, combat balance, feedback, absolutely yes. They are going to be able to identify issues faster. I agree. This is written very good as answer. I would write it like this. When I would work in Intrepid Studios, I would write this answer. But real answer, probably they need money. And will they get money? Yes, they will. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to support the game, if you believe that Ashes of Creation 1 in the future will be a good product, if you believe in this project, support the project by all means. It's up to you. However, I believe from a marketing perspective, this is not a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. There will be lots of negative reviews. Not only lots of negative reviews, there will be lots of negative feedback. I guess not from me, because probably my review would be very negative when I would play the game, but it's maybe better that I don't play the game. Like seriously, I think it's much more credible, much more reliable at this moment in time for me that I don't play the game at this stage, because my review, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to make definitely honest review. My review probably would be negative, probably, because it's alpha 2 stage of the game. I wouldn't be pleased with so many things. So for today, guys, just to give you some main information about Ashes of Creation Alpha 2 Early Access, what is my opinion about this, and will I play the game? Maybe. Probably I will. Will I make some kind of review? Probably not, because it wouldn't be fair, you know what I mean, to make a review at this stage. And it's up to you to decide, are you going to pay these, right, 42.49 US dollars? It's cheaper price, right, from December 11 up to December 25. It's up to you if you want to support this project. If you believe in Ashes of Creation, in Intrepid Studios and Steven Sharif, definitely, why not check the game? If no, then don't, right? Let's wait for a while. That's my idea, at least, to wait for a while, to give them some time to cook, and then you'll see what will Ashes of Creation bring to the table of MMORPG gaming genre later in 2028, 2029. We can check again, hey, what is happening with Ashes of Creation? Of course, I don't mean that's exactly right. Of course, that I'm checking what is happening with Ashes of Creation all the time, following the progress of the game and everything. But to be fair, in my opinion, it wouldn't be really realistic that I try to play the game now, and because review would be probably very negative. Probably it would be very negative review. So let's be fair. Let's give to Steven Sharif and Intrepid Studios, to whole team over there in Intrepid Studios, give them time to cook, give us a more polished product. That's my opinion, at least. And then we check in year or two, maybe 3, what did they have come up with, right? So let's see, guys, what will happen. For today, just to let you know what is currently happening with Ashes of Creation. If you are interested into new upcoming MMORPGs, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to new upcoming MMORPGs, games like Ashes of Creation, with main focus on Ion 2, Chrono Odyssey, Arcade Chronicles, and many more. So make sure to subscribe and also follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you want to get more information about MMORPG gaming genre, be free, ask me on Twitch, join me on Twitch if you have any kind of questions regarding Ashes of Creation and many other new upcoming games. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another video.